Testing. Okay. Testing. 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 Okay, cool. So I don't have much time. I got like 55 minutes or so before I have to like dip. So the stuff works. Hold on a second. Why am I getting an issue here? Time picker on value change, events, select the date. Hmm. Handle date change. What? Oh, did it update or some shit? One of the solutions that Claude did before was that it updated daytime trigger changer event. So that I could like actually okay. Oh fuck, I actually don't have the time for this. When you updated one of the libraries, daytime picker change event, you updated the you updated this library. Daytime picker change event stopped working because that hmm, constant doesn't exist within that library. I still need the previous date. I still need the previous library in order to use the date time picker change event. No, hold on a second. Daytime picker change event. No, I just need some way to event. Hmm. Are you sure about that? Hold on a second. Handle date change. Daytime picker change event. Select the date will be a type date. What? Select the date will be a type date. Type is type string. What's the issue here? Type, mode, date, on value change, event. Any. It's not assignable to type. Intrinsic attributes and read only. Property on value change does not exist on type. Maybe that's not the issue. So what is? What exactly is? I don't have the time for this. What exactly is 562 of GS constants? Mm-hmm. I'm assuming it has to do with date time picker change event not being in the library anymore because this wasn't an issue before. Mode date validation. Mm, mm. Two separate things. Huh? Daytime picker change event doesn't exist because it's renamed and not removed. It exports daytime picker event, not daytime picker change event. That's just a naming difference between. Okay. Correctly exports DK. And you checked what? He's checking star V for packages tagged directly. Node modules reactive. Community. Daytime picker. Source index. JS. Index DTS. Okay. You don't need your whole budget back. Update the import at the type annotation on there to use daytime picker event instead. Okay. That does not come up on auto. No, there is. And then somewhere around here. Okay, that's issue one. And this was apparently a different issue. 9562 is different pre-existing not caused by the version change. It's passing a property called on value change daytime picker. On value change, is it a property? This component has ever had. Daytime picker. In either version, the real callback prop is onChange. This looked like it got copy-pasted from the on-value change pattern used by checkbox/slider elsewhere in the same file, which do use that name. The practical effect, handle date change, has never actually been firing when 7 picks a date. Oh yeah? Is that what you're saying? And from date to date never updated for real interaction. It probably wasn't an issue before in the sense that nothing was throwing. It was just silently dead code, and may only be servicing an invisible time error now because the previous daytime picker change effect import was itself broken or erroring, which could have suppressed other time checking on that JSX. That's okay. Argument of type date. Argument of type date undefined. It's not assignable to the parameter of type date. Type undefined is not assignable to type date. Okay. Oh, okay. Now, what I was saying before, I'm at the point where I'm trying to style the source menu. Source save data. Well, first of all, let's see if I can like to try to see if I can increase that to 4 or something. Flex direction row. Why did that? Okay. Okay. How do I get this to like expand? Flex just makes it. Okay. The add source. That's the top button. Source list. Background color, right? My content. Line items on myself. Structured line items. This won't work. I want items to expand. Okay, what the fuck? Well, for him, but what was it that? Why not with you? No, Gappa doing something. when uh, I'm sorry, why was this not working out? Scroll view child is a scroll view child layout. It's a layout of a scroll view. Must be a plug to the content container style of a scroll view child layout. Wait, scroll view isn't even being used here. Why am I getting this error if scroll view is not being used? That's, like, the text is able to. Source list. Yeah, you just justify content there. A scroll view child layout. Why not justify content must be applied to the content container style product? Is it because the style uses I justify content on line items stuff? The list itself is that because this flat list is a wait, because the source list is uses justify content on line items. Because of that, this flat list is a child of that, and because it's a child of that, does this just inherently have a scroll type? Okay, hold on a second. What if I just take that out? Just move this down here. Let's make this entire thing the flat list. I did do that right. That's how be the style. And the data in the random item stuff will be moved here. Now, since the flat list uses source list, it has to justify content line item information, and therefore is treated as the scroll view, right? Nope, completely misunderstood what's going on here. Ah, fuck. Okay, I have to prep to leave though. I'll ask Claude to see what the issue here is, and I have to prep out. Okay, see you guys.